Hi guys, welcome to the Explain channel. Today we're looking at a school-based assessment. The objective of this is that every student who watch this should be able to get 20 out of 20 in their school-based assessment. Grade 10 people, you also should be able to do your SPA based on this video. Alright, so here we go. So it says school-based assessment and it's group member, then explain. Of course, you guys will put your group members if you choose to do it in group or if you choose to do it individually. Alright, you put your name on it, school and whatever. Alright, so let's get right into it. But everyone should be able to get 100%. That's the objective of this. If you don't want 100, stop watching the video right now. Alright. Alright, so here we have the table of content and all the details. Alright, please ensure you have your table of content so you can get 1 mark for that. Alright, so let's go. So this is the cycle. Which store is more cost effective to purchase a Whirlpool 30-inch burner stove, quartz or Singer? So here guys, we will be comparing an higher purchase, a 30-inch stove between quartz and Singer. Who will be the winner? Alright, so that's the title. So you know that you must have your introduction, and this is where you're gonna introduce your topic. So someone take up the project, they should know what it's about. My one is a bit concise. So the researchers decided to do, it shouldn't be mine, it should be our. Researchers decided to do our school-based assessment on the topic higher purchase. We have decided to compare the cash price and higher purchase price of a stove from 2 different stores to see which store offer the better deal on higher purchase. So even though it's based on, it's really the higher purchase, we're gonna include the cash price also, all right? And that's very important. So that brings us to the method of data collection, and this is how you obtain your data. What did you do to get the data that you're gonna get for the project? All right. So here you have 3 main types of method of data collection. You have the questionnaire. This is where you write questions and you give it out to persons, and the respondents give you back, and then you tally or make a summary of what each question entails. You have interview, where you can go and interview someone. You write down the questions and you interview them, or you can use survey, right? And also use observation. That's a bit risky, because it's just what you are observing. And you can, it depends on what you do. If you have like if the data is out in the public, you can use that also. Like for example, the digital and flow, those data for the data plans are there on the internet. So you can literally go there and get it off the internet. So you can use that as collecting the data. Some stores have the books and stuff where you can get it. Alright. So the researcher intends to acquire the necessary information for the successful completion of this project through a questionnaire. The researcher will disclose the cash and higher purchase prices for the item which will be used to respond to the objective. The questionnaire result will be presented. So you're telling them basically where you are going, right? A report on the findings. Why this come on the screen? Reporting on the findings. Conclusion will be drawn and a recommendation made based on the result. So this is just a brief description of what you're going to be doing with the data, right? Let's go. So this is just a little sample questionnaire of where you ask a couple questions. The first one says, what is the cash price for the Whirlpool? So both stores will be given this, both Quartz and Singer, right? Question 2. Again, guys, you can have up to 10 questions. This is just for you guys to get the hang of what really should be done. What would be the higher purchase price if the item was to be bought? What would be the higher purchase price if the price was to be bought at higher purchase? What would be the deposit need? And now the deposit is the initial money that you pay. So the first money that you pay, that's called a deposit. There's a down payment that is necessary. So it's a deposit. All right. So you need to know how much you'll pay for the deposit. All right. You need to know the duration of the, how long will they give you? How many months of monthly installments would be made if the item was bought at higher purchase? So you basically want to know how long you will get your loan. Is it 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 9 months, etc. All right. And then now you need to know how much money would be paid on each installment. So that what that means, every month you will need to know how much you will be required to pay monthly. The monthly installment is a fixed amount. What do I mean by fixed? It's the same total. So if it's gonna pay $100, it's just gonna be $100. No fluctuation. So you're not gonna say, all right, I'll pay 190 today, and then next week we'll pay 10. All right, and there are some interesting to that. If you pay less, it attracts more interest because you're paying on the reducing balance. That's how higher purchase is. All right. So if you're paying 10%, it's on the reducing balance. If you pay less, you will end up more money will be going on for you to be paid. All right. And number 5 says, what is the interest rate of higher purchase? So you want to know what's the interest you'll be paid. All right. So that brings us to, this is where students normally fall short. All right. So basically, this is where you present your data. So after you obtain the necessary information from the questionnaire, so guys, everything is based on the questionnaire. All right. From here on, it's just based on what you collect from the questionnaire. So here we have the cost price, and we have quotes, and we have figure. So we're going to be comparing each. All right. I'm going to do a little calculation for you. All right. So let's go. So it says the cost price. So the cost price would be the cash price. So it's 75,000. Of course, it's 75,770. At Singer, it's 75,250. Now the deposit is a percentage of the cost price. So what you're going to be doing, and that I deliberately left that out because I want to do that for the students, for them to see what is necessary. So what we're going to do is to find 5% of this number right here. All right, so percent mean out of 100. So we say 5 out of 100. So we multiply. I'm going to get my calculator for this, because I don't want this video to be long. Even though it's worth it, I'm trying for it not to be very long. Alright. So let me get a calculator. You guys work it out also. Alright guys, so for 5%, I got 3,788 and 50 cents. So it's $8.50. So it's $3,000. Put the decimal point. Alright, and for this one now, we're going to calculate 10% of 75,000. 10% is the same as dividing by 10. So divide that by 10, guys. 75,250 divided by 10. And that's 7,000. So for this one, you'll be required to pay 7,525. And this is the money that you must pay before you get the trust. All right. So this is the deposit. This is the initial money that you pay. All right. So we need to know the monthly installments. So the monthly installment is what you're going to be paying every month. All right. So after you pay after you pay 3,000, you need to, oh, I didn't have the higher purchase total, you know. This was just the cash price. It was supposed to be a table with interest. Let me just drop that. Alright, so let's say the interest rate, because I want you guys to get the full understanding. I don't want to do it before. Let's say the interest rate for each. Say quartz, it was 20%, and they were 25%. So what this is, we're gonna increase the cash price by 20% in order to get the total, right? So it's 120. So we're gonna obtain the monthly installment. So it's 120. So increasing the cash price by 20%. That would be the higher purchase rate. So we have 120 divided by 100 times 75,770. So in total, it would be, for the higher purchase, you're paying 90,924. Alright, and for quartz, for singer, you'll be paying 125, but it's gonna increase by 25%. You can just put that over 100 and times it by this total here, which is 75,250. It's 125 divided by 100 times 75,250. So that gives you 94,625. So this is the total higher purchase you're gonna be paid. So to get the monthly installment, let me just put these figures here because I'm gonna rub it out. You guys have a hands-on experience. I don't want to just have the things in the table and you guys just don't know how I get this or you calculate this. Alright. There will be some errors on this and it's deliberate because I don't want persons to just copy. I want you guys to get the full hang of it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, this is the total higher purchase right here. And I wanted you guys to see how I obtained that. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna calculate the monthly installment. That is how much you are required to pay each month. Now to get the monthly installment, what you need, you can always watch the playback, guys. To get the monthly installment, what we need to do is to first, we're gonna subtract the deposit. Because guess what? The deposit, we already paid that amount, so we're not gonna pay that twice. So what we're gonna be doing is to subtract the deposit from the total, the grand total. Alright, so the grand total is 90,924, right? So we're gonna subtract the deposit from it, which is this. So we minus 3,788.5. And then now I will explain what we do next. So let's go. So subtract that, guys. 90,924 minus 3,788.5. Alright, so the grand total apart from the deposit would be 87,135.50. Now think about it, guys. You're gonna pay this over a 36-month period. So what you need to do is to divide this by 36, and that will tell you how much you need to pay each month. Can't be any simpler. All right. So we divide by 36 because it's 36 months. So each month you're gonna be paying a fixed amount. So it's 87,135.5 divided by 36, and that it works out to 2,420. All right. So this is what you're gonna be paying each month. So every month the person is gonna pay this. Now let us calculate this for the monthly installment, but guys, no, it's 30 months, so it's a difference. So it's 94062.5 minus the deposit, which is 7,525. All right. After we get this, we divide it by 30, not by 36 because it's 36 months. So we have 94,062.5 divided by, no, minus first. So we're going to subtract 7,525. And that gives us 86,537. Guys, make sure you're doing the calculation because I want you guys to get the understanding. All right. So it's 30 months, so we divide it by 30. So this is what we're going to pay each month. Let's divide that by 30. So it's 86,537.5 divided by 30. So with Singer, you'll be paying a little bit more monthly. So it's 2,800, but guess what? You're going to be completing the payment 6 months earlier. All right. All right. Let us calculate the total hire purchase. And well, we don't necessarily do that because we have done that already, right? So you see, the total hire purchase is this is just the formula. The total hire purchase is a deposit plus the monthly installment. All right, so that's fine. All right. Next, after you do that, guys, you're just gonna do a brief description of what entails. Now, this, as I say, it's not 100% factual because I don't want students to just copy it and then you have 7,000 people the same SPA. All right. So what I do, I basically put in some incorrect figure, but the process is through. This is what you're gonna do. So you talk a brief description of the table. Table illustrate the payment, both cash price and hire purchase at senior and court. They will show the deposit that you can made if buying the item and hire purchase, and the monthly installment paid for 36 months and 30 months respectively. All right, so you give a brief description, and now we have a table or a bar graph showing the cash price and hire purchase. So what you can do now is to take the data from the table that you obtain from the questions, if they summarize it, and you can do a graph. And if you can choose 2 or 3 questions, that's fine. All right, it's a total of about 4 marks. Don't quote me on that. All right, and you present your data. So see, you have your title for your graph. I do this in Excel. All right, and if you guys want, leave a comment and I will show you how to create these graphs. All right, in Excel, I will do a video on that. And you can use pie chart, you can use tally also. So you give a brief description of the graph itself. So the bar graph above shows the cash price and hire purchase price of a Whirlpool burner gas stove from 2 different appliances to a single and quote. Is it? I just describe it. Alright, we don't have to go in detail. Here we have another graph, and this the bar graph showing the cash price. So this graph is showing the, so as I say, You take a question from the questionnaire result and you present it on your graph. Basically, guys, when you're at this point, you, you, your 20 is loading. 20, your 20% in CSET, 100% in your SPA is loading. Alright, so all you have to do from here, you just give a brief description. The bar graph will be different between the cash price of the Whirlpool or gas burner, stove, 30-inch, or two different appliances, so single and quote. So again, even though you describe it same way. Alright, the graph above shows the cash price of the item stated previously by single and quote. As you can see, the item will be bought using cash. It is more efficient to buy at single because it will be cheaper. So the cash price will be cheaper. But again, you can have a line graph to show the total. And guys, if you notice, the numbers are not matching up. I deliberately do that because I don't want you guys to just copy all my information. I want you to know how to do it, but you can be able to get your own grade. Alright? There's no piggyback thing. I'm just here to guide you, not to do it for you. Alright? If anyone need help, you can WhatsApp me at 876-549-2161. Alright. And then you describe the line graph. We discussed that already. So next, this is the most challenging part. And again, it's not 100% accurate. But you guys know what to do. You're gonna analyze and interpret the data. Alright. From the graph in the presentation of data, you show that in figure 1, I describe each one of them. I'm not going to read out all of this. As I say, guys, it's just a description of what you obtain, the result that you obtain, and you talk about it, which is better, and you quote in percentage and so forth at this point. Alright, I don't want the video to be extra long. And you talk about is it efficient, which one cheaper, reasonable price, etc., etc. And then you discuss your findings, right? What did you obtain? Alright? And you can also have the limitations, what sort of challenges you encounter while doing your presentation, or not your presentation, what you obtain your data. I know you have sometimes you give out questionnaire, people give you some of them, they not give you them, they not do it in a timely manner. The computer got destroyed, you don't have enough money to print, etc. You can put all of that, right? And it brings us to the last part. As I said, guys, I don't put 100% in this because I don't want you guys to just copy everything. I just give a brief description. So your conclusion and your recommendation is what can you conclude after doing all the project, everything in the project, what can you conclude? What conclusion have you arrived and what recommendation can you make? Alright, so again, it's just a brief description. So it's a higher purchase is more expensive than buying cash. However, consumers get immediate access to the product before paying in full. So higher purchase, you basically get to use your fridge, your TV, your gas stove without owning it. And that's the beauty of it. However, it attracts interest, which you know you're gonna pay more for that service. Alright? And it says course give more time. And you just give a brief tip. As I said, guys, this is very brief. It's not 100% because I don't want students to just copy it or to know how to do it. And then you can say the researcher recommend that the gas stove be purchased at course since it's cheaper. And here, guys, you would not just do that. You would quote. You can quote the price or the amount or the percentage. Alright. So again, here's my number. You guys can contact me. I think it's at the front. So you guys definitely can do that. Alright. So guys, I hope wish you guys all the best. And for persons wanting to be a part of my class, this is also my number. Alright, my marathons is coming up, so you guys definitely, everybody is asking about that from last year. I've not set a price yet, guys, but it's gonna be awesome as usual. Alright, yeah. So guys, take care. Guys, take care. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Here's my number and all of that. Alright, so we will see you soon in another video. And guys, if you desire for me to do another topic, just leave a comment. Alright, this is Jonathan. It's out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.